This Sunday, we hear in the gospel the beautiful double story of two healings, of the daughter of Jairus, whom Jesus raises from the dead, and also the hemorrhaging woman who's had this hemorrhage for 12 years. And now, interestingly enough, both of these situations are what would be, in Jewish law, ritual uncleanness. This woman who's got this flow of blood or a dead body, you come in contact with that, anything or anyone who touches that becomes unclean as well. But in today's gospel, we see a reversal, where Jesus comes into contact with this woman, Jesus comes into contact with this girl, and they are made clean, they are made alive again. You know, when we think about it, both of today's other readings, first and second readings, speak of God's desire to heal us. In today's first reading from the Book of Wisdom, we hear God did not make death, nor does he rejoice in the destruction of the living. And in the second reading, St. Paul reminds us that for our sake, Christ, though he was rich, became poor, so that by his poverty we might become rich. He wants to be with us, and he wants to restore us to life. It reminds me really of the gift of sacramental confession, which is where we encounter the healing and cleansing love of Christ. You know, we're wounded, and sometimes we're even dead in sin. But when we go to confession, we're able to encounter the love and the mercy of God that brings us back to life, that restores us to full health. But at the same time, it requires an openness on our part. Jairus, he has to come and approach Jesus and say, hey, I need this favor. I need you to come and heal my daughter. And eventually, I need you to raise my daughter from the dead. This woman, she has to be the one to initiate. She's the one who's reaching out. It's such a beautiful image. The woman reaching out to touch the cloak of Jesus. It's like us going to confession, reaching out to Christ, saying, Lord, I've sinned. I'm hurt. I'm dead in sin. But I know you can heal me. And he desires that of us. And so between the Eucharist and between confession, we have a great opportunity to encounter Christ and his love for us. So this week, let's see if we can open ourselves a little more to receive that love. And that's my Sunday game plan.